Shu versus Felix. We got it.
Shu's always a great player at the ZSS, super solid, knows the game plan, knows what they want. And then Fox on Felix's side, really fast character, great frame data.
Yeah, no, I mean, this matchup is kind of a struggle for ZSS. When it comes down to it, she just struggles with characters who can just easily air-to-air her, out-frame data her, out-scrap in general. And Fox is one of those that just can keep the pressure on, especially after the nerfs. You don't have, like, boost kick as much of a reliable out-of-shield option. So you're going to have to rely on getting those parries a little bit more, keeping the distance going, as well as calling out with the aerials with, like, that forward air that we just saw from Shu. So it is going wonderfully. Felix popping up with that up B and putting the pressure on.
Super smart by Felix there, using the Firefox just to break that ledge trapping, just because no one expects that. And there we go, the jab into the up smash for the jab lock stock taken. And it is really interesting because, like you said, because of the nerfs, it has had an effect on ZSS. If you don't think so, you can see Mars, who he has come out and said that he believes the nerfs were a big impact on ZSS. For example, he definitely goes for a lot more Zairs and for spacing and going for jab up close, just because just a lot of her stuff has been nerfed, and so finding different ways to play with the character and still get the same results.
Yeah, no, those Nair and up B nerfs were very serious for ZSS. And look, oh, is that dead?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Shu dropping, pulling the headphones off, readjusting. Oh, we getting set up. We are serious now. Shu not wanting to drop this game. Look, hey, I came here not just to play, but to win, and it's like light rolling up the sleeves. You know it's getting real.
Don't mess around here. You just got to say, okay, I'm down, but I am not out. Anything is possible in Ultimate just because of how explosive the game can be, especially these characters too. They can just blow you up.
Oh yeah, no, ZSS has some of the best edge guarding in the game, as well as ledge trapping. The minute you get off stage, all of a sudden, not only do you have to get back to the ledge, now you have to get back on while avoiding Nair, back air, anything that ZSS could just pop, and she'll just kill you at like 15 to 30 or something. And she does it. She just does it because why not? I'll do it. I don't care. I'm ZSS. Let's go.
ZSS just such strong tools, and even too, just a landing Nair into flip kick, that's a stock taken. So really, I would not count Shu out yet. Felix has really strong advantage states here and is playing a solid neutral, but once again, ZSS explosive in her own right. Fox, you just have to avoid Fox landing Nair, landing down air to get the tech chases into up smash and just avoid the up airs. And right now, Shu doing a great job at just staying patient, not getting overzealous, and just saying, okay, this is what I need to do.
Ooh, Nair into the fall off with the forward air, looking for that down smash. I mean, we are starting to see Shu awaken, as you said, so much more patient and so much more aware of where they want to pop stuff, looking for that down B, gonna miss it. I think even if Felix still takes this game, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, Shu is going to come back fighting. No matter what happens here, if they lose this game, they win this game, Shu is way more focused in than those first two stocks. It's really, you can see just the way they are playing. They're playing smarter, better decision making, and they're trying not to take too many risks.
Yeah, we getting back to the ledge, and now Shu having to worry about these Nairs. A little strange that we're seeing Nair instead of back air. I mean, Nair's not going to kill. Meanwhile, back air, you're at one. I know back air doesn't kill till like late, but ZSS at 170, no way she lives that.
Yeah, but that's an easy back air for Fox. And once again, the worst thing that can happen, the best thing that can happen to you against Fox is you get grabbed, especially in this situation because there's not really a kill throw unless you're at 200%.
Which, speaking of 200, I mean, we might as well be there. We got the Fox Rage online, 111. It's going to start getting a lot scarier. The thing is, Felix is going to have a lot harder, not a lot harder time finding the kill.
Harder time. But
not harder, because he killed.
That's true.
They got it.
The thing is, that is a Fox issue, though, in the fact that he had to throw it a stray aerial. It wasn't like a setup or getting those things. Fox can struggle to kill sometimes like that. And the fact that they lived till 200%, that's where you see the issue. Fox is super good and will dominate neutral, but unless you can find those kills, your opponent lives forever.
Yeah, I mean, once you start getting them out of those ranges for the simple bread and butter, the Nair up smash, you know, the typical Fox, it starts becoming an issue because, as you said, the stray aerials, those are a lot easier to punish. But you know what? Felix, he's been a good boy, and he got that present from Santa, early Christmas for him.
And it looks like we got a swap to the Mario.
All right.
I did notice that Shu has been playing more Mario, and Mario is a solid character here. And I don't know how Mario does against Fox. I wouldn't say it's much better than ZSS.
I would assume it, because ZSS kind of really struggles against Fox. I mean, the combos are a lot harder to do against Fox due to the weight, due to the fall speed, and then you mix in like Fox being pretty small.
Oh, goodness.
ZSS has a pretty hard time against characters the two-frame. Uh-oh, Shu's coming alive.
I spoke too soon. Shu must have heard me and said, you don't know what you're talking about. Just popping off here with Mario. Just, do you see the amount of throws that he's getting? He's getting so many grabs and so many F smashes, just playing so well and spacing phenomenally.
Yeah, Shu is doing absolutely wonderful at this point. I think the big thing for this character switch is that Shu can now go ahead and scrap a lot more. You have these really good close range aerials with the back air, with the nair, and you know what? Making it count a lot more.
Use your head. That's all that matters.
True.
and this matchup, too, I will say, because now Fox hasn't played to Mario's weaknesses of range. The Fox and Mario play about the same range, and it's just going to be a straight-up just battle to see who plays more safe, who throws out the proper options in the right situations.
Yeah, no, that's the thing when it comes down to it. You got to be able to abuse your opponent's weaknesses. And I will say Mario's still going to have this decent edge guarding where they can go out, you know, pop the flood to make it a little bit more obvious, a little bit more linear on the recovery. And then you got the back air, you got the nair, the fair, and you just pop it, kill him nice and early.
And honestly, too, I feel like the cape would be super effective against Fox, just against Firefox and Illusion. So I'm curious to see if he'll pull that out as well. And you can see here, Shu once again just overwhelming Felix, and Felix showing a little bit signs of life. Nice up air string to 76. If Felix can get this kill here, it's anyone's game.
Oh yeah, no, you know Fox has so much damage output and kill power. I think another thing that's coming into the character pick, we got small battlefield. I'm kind of just realizing, like, this is such a good stage for Mario.
Oh, yeah. Kills super early, lower ceiling.
And then you get the typical, like, battlefield combos, except, you know, it's small battlefield. There's nothing really changed there.
Exactly. And it's small battlefield, such a nice addition to the stage list. A nice gift from Sakurai during the quarantine era. He didn't love seeing Sonics camp out each other on Wi-Fi, so he wanted to make a change. And there we go, the Mario up smash taking that stock. That Fox dash attack is extremely punishable. It seems very scary, but it's you can shield grab it with Mario's up smash. How quick that came out. Great choice.
Felix looking a little bit unsure after that game. Shu just kind of doing a really good job of pushing, and dishing out, but still going to see the Fox.
Shu contemplating here, going back to ZSS. I would go back to Mario. I don't know why you'd go back to ZSS.
Yeah.
Just because you struggled some in that matchup, and I mean there were some unfortunate SD, but they seemed so much more confident with the Mario and were really outplaying Felix in neutral.
Yeah, I could see either way. I think the big thing of, like, I could go ZSS because it was warming up and, like, Felix was starting to struggle. Meanwhile, the Mario, Felix was starting to get better over time against the Mario. And so, you know, maybe Felix just wasn't ready at the beginning, but was starting to get that vibe by the end of game 2. So I could see why contemplating, but still, I don't think it's a bad option. You kind of obliterated at the beginning of the game, so let it rock.
And just once again playing a solid neutral here, and Felix looking a little more comfortable, and by a little, I mean completely comfortable here with that falling nair into up smash, taking the stock. And let's just see how Shu responds here. Just Shu definitely sitting in shield more than that game 2. Just maybe being a little more cautious to not get hit by those combo starters, but it could cost them.
Yeah, no, this is what I was saying. It looked like by the end of game 2, Felix was starting to get a lot better vibe of what areas they needed to occupy against Shu's Mario, as well as now, like, how to safely pressure that shield. But the F smash, yeah, no, that angle with Fox is so easy to two-frame with that F smash. Like, what are you going to do? You're going right into the death zone.
This is ridiculous to see. Just imagine having that F smash to be able to have that hitbox and just hit Fox right out of the Firefox. Just, it can be two-framed, but just using that F smash to get that stock, really smart here. And let's see the combo, just 24%, but 24% is 24% when you get that second stock taken just like that.
Oh, yeah, no. Now this is looking like a bit of an issue. I mean, Shu has got to fire back and fast. Otherwise, you know Fox is just going to ramp up that kill.
Oh, that was the biggest call out. And the thing is, it was pretty close. If he had let it rip just half a second earlier, that would have been the stock.
Yeah, no, Shu looked like they might go ahead and just pop him right into that blast zone. We've seen so many F smash from it right there. Looking for it again. Is shielding just in time. I mean, Shu is starting to get the read on these ledge traps. If they could just keep it going. But alas, Felix going to get that burst, and here becomes the trouble. You gotta find your way through these combos, because not all of it is going to be true. Some of it is going to be DI dependent. Some of it is going to all be deciding around what you choose to get out of this combo. So if Felix can follow those defensive options, those DI lines, all of a sudden Shu's going to take so much more percent.
Oh, and see the edge guard situation, just missing that back air, and Shu's got to be careful here.
Back throw going to kill, 100% Smashville. Those closed-in blast zones, that is going to do the work that Shu needs to be done. And now, how does Shu secure it? You've got Mario. Look.
And he's just fishing for that forward air. He's been doing that all game, and just... Oh, no. No.
That killed?
No!
That killed?
My goodness.
They were at 20. What the heck?
What is the...